A mysterious explosion sends a tsunami towards the city of Atlantis. During the evacuation, the Queen of Atlantis is lifted up into a strange floating crystal, leaving behind her saddened daughter, Princess Kida. The crystal merges with the Queen and creates a dome preserving the city's innermost district, and Atlantis sinks beneath the waves. Over 8,000 years later, in 1914, Milo Thatch, a marginalized linguist at the Smithsonian Institution, discovers the existence of the Shepherd's Journal, a manuscript containing directions to Atlantis. After Milo's proposal to search for the journal is rejected by the museum board, a mysterious woman, Helga Sinclair, introduces Milo to Preston B. Whitmore, an eccentric millionaire. Whitmore has already funded a successful effort to retrieve the journal as repayment of a debt to Milo's late grandfather and recruits Milo to decipher the journal and join an expedition to Atlantis. The expedition is headed by Commander Rock, who also led the journal recovery expedition. The crew includes Helga, Winnie, a demolitions expert, Molière, a geologist, Dr. Sweet, a medical officer, Audrey, a mechanic, Mrs. Packard, a radio operator, Cookie, a chickwagon chef, and dozens of trained soldiers. They set out in the massive submarine, Ulysses, but are attacked by a mechanical leviathan that guards Atlantis' entrance. The Ulysses is destroyed, leaving only a handful of survivors. Following the journal's instructions, they enter a cavern and travel through a dormant volcano. The group is dropped into a hole while fleeing a fire at camp, eventually arriving at Atlantis, where they are met by Kida, miraculously still alive and young. She and the other Atlanteans have forgotten their written language, and the society has languished. But they can understand English due to spoken Atlantean being the basis for many modern languages. Against her father's wishes, Kida enlists Milo to help Atlantis regain its old glory, and leads him to an underwater mural in the sunken part of the city. Milo learns from the mural that the heart of Atlantis provides the people there with longevity, and once powered their devices via smaller crystals they all wear. He discovers a page of the journal, which also contained this information, is missing. Returning to the surface, he is confronted by Rock, who reveals he has the missing page, revealing he is planning to steal the heart and sell it at a high price, callously not caring that about the Atlanteans' fate. He and the crew capture Milo and Kida, and Rock mortally wounds the king of Atlantis, demanding to know where the heart is. However, he eventually finds it for himself beneath the palace. The giant crystal, sensing a threat, merges with Kida, and Rock puts her in a crate, intending to sell her at the surface. Milo sarcastically congratulates his friends, which causes them to reconsider, knowing that they don't want to be responsible for the death of innocent people. Rock, Helga, and the soldiers leave the rest behind and start for the surface, putting Atlantis and the citizens in danger. The dying king gives Milo his own crystal and he explains he attempted to weaponize the heart, causing the past explosion and the fate of his wife. He also explains the crystal must have a royal host when the city is in danger and begs Milo to save Atlantis and Kida. Milo and his friends rally the Atlanteans to reactivate their machinery and pursue and attack the mercenaries. Rock and Helga have a falling out during the battle, and he throws her into the dormant volcano. As she dies, she shoots the airship containing Kida's crate. Milo and Rock fight on the burning airship over the heart, and Milo slashes Rock with a crystal-charged shard of glass, turning Rock into a living crystal statue which is shattered by the airship's propellers. The burning airship crash lands and awakens the volcano. Milo and the rest flee back to Atlantis with Kida, who, still merged with the crystal, rises into the sky and awakens ancient stone guardians, who raise the flooded portion of Atlantis into the dome and protect the entire city from the lava flow. The crystal then returns Kida, alive, to Milo. Milo elects to stay in Atlantis with Kida, with whom he has fallen in love, and the rest return to the surface, promising to keep their advent. a secret to preserve Atlantis's safety. Whitmore alone learns the truth, from photographs taken by Mrs. Packard as well as an Atlantine crystal sent to him by Milo.